Unless you want to have noodle arms and a lanky body without any muscle tone or curves or any shape whatsoever, any type of fasting is gonna move you away from that. Which is better and easier for fat loss, a sardines fast or an egg fast? I filmed a YouTube video a few weeks ago on an egg fast and I got a lot of questions about it, so keep watching for the breakdown and which one is better. Hi, I'm Dr. Sarah Zaldivar and I was featured on the first ever carnivore diet documentary called Reverse TV series. I've also lost and maintained 35 pounds by raising my baseline dopamine level, as I explained in this YouTube video. I've also quit my nutrition and exercise professor jobs at the University of Miami, Miami-Dade College, the American College of Sports Medicine, and elsewhere, so I could focus on research and helping the thousands of clients I've helped towards better health and weight loss. So to answer the question, an egg fast is better than a sardines fast if you have a lot of weight to lose, or you're not exercising, or you can't exercise, or you don't want to achieve this fit model physique, so you don't want to be toned. So you're fine with just losing weight but without really creating an optimal body composition. If you don't want to exercise or you cannot exercise, chances are your levels of insulin resistance are pretty elevated. And so an egg fast is going to reverse insulin resistance way faster than a sardines fast because the macros are more optimal. It's 80% fat and 20% protein. And because the protein is much smaller than on a sardines fast, it's not going to trigger insulin spikes, and so you're going to reverse insulin resistance a lot faster and you'll be able to lower your body weight set point in that fashion. Now, if you don't have massive amounts of weight to lose, both an egg fast and a sardines fast are both terrible ideas, and I'm gonna explain why. You see, when you have a lot of weight to lose and you go on a crash diet or you try to lose weight really quickly, your metabolism does not slow down as much, if any at all. It really doesn't adapt much. But once you have those last 20 to 30 pounds that you want to lose, this is when we really want to be very psychotic about preventing your metabolism from slowing down and, if possible, even speeding it up. In other words, what we want to do is we want to focus on lowering your body weight set point so that your body is not fighting you the leaner and leaner and leaner you get. The further you get away from what you're born with in terms of your body weight set point, the more efforts we have to put in into changing your body weight set point so that we drag it further down. Lowering your body weight set point simply means that we're raising our baseline dopamine and we're speeding up the metabolism. I have another YouTube video that targets specifically what to do in order to lower your body weight set point. I will link it towards the end. Also, both an egg fast and a sardines fast are not gonna make you look hot and fit like what a fitness model looks like, or anything even remotely close to that. Unless you want to have noodle arms and a lanky body without any muscle tone or curves or any shape whatsoever, any type of fasting is gonna move you away from that. A lot of people think they want to lose weight, but the moment they lose weight, especially doing things like keto or carnivore or fasting and slowing their metabolism and crashing their digestion, they then realize that actually I don't really look that great. I've just shrunk in size, but I look pretty much the same. It's not about losing weight. It's about changing your body composition, dropping body fat, but more importantly, putting on muscle and having the right curves and toning in the right places. This is what's gonna give you that hot physique that is so attractive. And not only is it more attractive, it actually functions better and it is healthier because muscle is the healthiest tissue on your frame. So the goal is to lower our body weight set point, so not only do we look incredible, but we feel incredible both mentally and physically. That is the only way you won't rebound. That is the only way you're not gonna binge and crave foods and diagnose yourself with eating disorders, as I explained in this YouTube video here. Weight loss is the easiest thing in the world. We've all done it a gazillion times. That's not the problem. The question is, can you maintain this leaner, fitter physique? The truth is, if it's only leaner, you probably cannot maintain it. But if it gets fitter and you put on some muscle and you look toned, not only do you actually look so much better, but you actually can maintain it because the more muscle you have on your frame, the lower your body weight set point. Also, muscle tone is the strongest determinant of how long you're going to live. So people who are just very lean without any muscle tone, they tend to have a much shorter life expectancy than somebody with more muscle and more toning on their frame. Now, if you want to be coached by someone with very serious academic training for decades in both dietetics and exercise physiology, then check out my coaching packages at drsarahzaldivar.com/coaching. Not only will you get access to evidence-based and more importantly, effective guidance, but you will also be coached by someone with both the science base and the personal transformation, and somebody who has helped thousands of people transform their lives, raise their baseline dopamine, and lower their body weight set point. Check out the testimonials at drsarahzaldivar.com. The moment you plug that into the URL, it'll take you straight to the testimonials page. I highly recommend checking out the premium package because that has unlimited email support, and so it's going to give you the most guidance and motivation and support. And if you've reached the end of this YouTube video, feel free to use my coupon code YouTube at checkout to give you 50% off my coaching packages. Again, it's at drsarahzaldivar.com/coaching. And if you want to stay up to date with my research and my content, then make sure you're signed up to my newsletter at drsarahzaldivar.com/newsletter. You'll also get a free copy of my calorie guide, which has the accurate calories in different foods, especially on keto and carnivore diets, because we tend to eat a lot more protein when we're trying to transform our bodies. A lot of the fitness trackers we're using, like MyFitnessPal and all of those fantastic apps that I recommend you do use, unfortunately, not all of their listings are accurate in terms of the exact caloric content of different foods. And so a lot of clients that come to me sometimes think that they're tracking and that they're doing good, and they think that they are in a caloric deficit, but when I actually double check what they're inputting in the fitness trackers, I realize that they're choosing the wrong listings. So you can choose, let's say, ground beef, and you can think that it's only 40 calories, but if I double check what kind of ground beef you're eating, you might be eating 80 calories. So half your calories might be unaccounted for just because you don't have accurate listings. I went through the trouble and fact-checked every single listing on my calorie guide to make sure that the calories listed are accurate and they are the gold standard. I hope you enjoyed this YouTube video. Make sure you share it with somebody who might benefit. And also, if you like this kind of content and you want more similar content, let me know by giving this YouTube video a thumbs up, subscribing, and hitting that little notification bell icon so YouTube alerts you every time I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.